Hello. Oh, I didn't know I was on. My name is Terry House Hunter. I'm the Multicultural Outreach Coordinator for PAL. And my topic today is on hashtag the Blackdemic. Now, what is the Blackdemic? Well, let me tell you, I'm old enough to know when it used to be 5 cents for long distance, a minute, $3 an hour for internet, and there was no Amazon. So the Blackdemic is farther than that. That's 400 years ago and counting. We talk about having the pandemic now and racing for a vaccine. Yet in our brown and black communities, we do not acknowledge or are afraid to not acknowledge mental health. Mental health is just health. If you have diabetes, you get treated for it. You still have it, but you get treated for it. It's not a scarlet letter. It's not your fault. It's not shame. But we have had 400 years of trauma and violence that have existed today in the racism in which we're experiencing. Prime example, look at that law that just passed in Georgia for the voting rights. We as parents have to really advocate for our kids and know that mental health does have treatment. My son was diagnosed at the age of 3 with mental health, and I thank God for the services and supports that he received because it made the world of difference for him and for our family. So I want you to know it's not a, oh my God, what am I going to do? Let me put my child in the back room. People look at you on the street like, oh, she has a misbehaved child. Behaviors and ADHD, for instance, is mental health. If you don't know that, then you know it now. And there are things that you can do to help support your child even in school. With this pandemic, for children that had mental health challenges, that is magnified times 10 during the pandemic. You can't deny that. I mean, just the social emotional connection alone will do damage to anyone that didn't have any mental health issues to begin with. It is something we have to acknowledge. Now, I know because of history, the brown and black communities have not trusted the medical community, and with reason. But I'm telling you, there is help now. But if you don't start to realize that you can help and what you can do for your child, it's only going to get worse. We can't let mental health take on the same systematic racism that encompasses our country. We have to go get the help for our kids, know that what we're doing better. It is an invisible disability, but that doesn't make it any less real. PTSD, you hear that term and you think, oh, it's got to be a veteran of war. No. There are millions of children who have PTSD because of their lived experience. And if you don't take care of it now when they're a child, you're talking about what's going to happen to them as they get an adult. If you see your child is hungry, you feed them. If your child has the flu, you call the doctor. Mental health is no different. I'm not saying there is a cure, but there is a treatment. As I said, just like diabetes, just like high blood pressure. It doesn't take it away, but it makes it manageable. And our children are the voice of our future. Because in our experience, we thought of mental health as a weakness. You know, in slavery, you couldn't be weak. You couldn't show signs of not being able to cope because of the violence. That, as I said, 400 years plus. So instead of the pandemic, I want you to remember hashtag Blackdemic and know that you, the parent, are the vaccine. And guess what? There are no side effects. All there is positive. The help is there. As I said, I'm the Multicultural Outreach Coordinator. I've lived in your shoes. And for nobody that has lived in your shoes, do not allow them to tell you how to lace them. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. Stop the stigma. Hashtag Blackdemic. And let's make this, it's an equal opportunity destroyer. So make sure you get equal opportunity access. And don't worry about giving your child a label. Because until the paradigm shifts, use that label to help your child. Any parent would. Have a great day. God bless. And remember, remove the stigma.